Good morning, one and all. It's game day. It's time to make the way to the world famous home of Toronto Spurs, the Scotland Yard. United have just lost to Everton. The weather is changing here in Toronto. Villa away, where we have won a hell of a lot of games. So yeah, should be exciting. On the way to meet the regulars down at the Scotland Yard. Should be a great day. I am predicting a 3-0 win with a Harry Kane hat-trick. That's my prediction. I wonder what yours is. I am actually today also going to show you a view of the Scotland Yard. So when I get in, I'm going to take you on a tour around the Scotland Yard, so you'll get to see how good this pub is. Won't be that busy by the time I get there, but there'll be some footage during the game. Stay tuned. Everyone have a great Saturday. Come on, you Spurs. Once again, good afternoon, people. I am now on the Esplanade. en route to the world famous home of Toronto Spurs, the Scotland Yard. Still waiting team news, but I got out the subway. I mean, Chelsea have blown away Southampton. Like I said, I thought it was I don't say blip against Brentford, because Brentford thoroughly deserved it, but it was a one-off, and people thought it after the Madrid game, and I was like, nope, and they have come out firing. But when you turn your phone on and see the filth are losing at home to Brighton, come on Brighton, just 45 more minutes, and I have to say that Potter hasn't lost to Arsenal as Brighton manager. So please, for the love of God, get it done, Brighton, please, for the love of God. And then Spurs, our beloved Tottenham Hotspur, you have an opportunity that is going to be handed to you that is just unexpected, and you have to capitalise on it. So yeah, also going to start a brand new Kulusevski scandal in the Scotland Yard, thanks to me and the chairman coming up with it, Matt Franks, and props to Matt Franks. Just a little bit easier than all those words. Just basically, Dejan Kulusevski, whoa, Dejan Kulusevski, whoa. But yeah, let me know what you think of that song. It's a little bit easier. The first one is great, but we'll see what happens. And I'm just approaching the world famous home of the Spurs. You can't see it, there it is, the Scotland Yard. And like I said, I will give you a tour of it later on. I don't even know if it's open just yet. Normally I'm at 11, I'm a little bit early. But 3-0 Spurs, come on Brighton, and let's crack on. Come on you Spurs. So as promised everyone, a tour of the world famous Scotland Yard. This is the bit that is not used for Toronto Spurs, but as you can see, we've got 2 TVs up there. You've got the lovely library and quiet area, and then we'll make our way to 2 TVs. Make that 3 TVs. Make that 4 or 5 TVs that aren't on. 6, 7. This is the Toronto Spurs area. 8 TVs, 9 TVs, 10 TVs, 11 TVs. And this is Dagul's table at the world famous home of the Spurs, of the Scotland Yard. Like I said, this whole section is Toronto Spurs. Can't wait for everyone to, I'll be posting more when it's live during the game. I'm busy, but I cannot wait for people to come here and experience the world famous home of the Spurs, the Toronto Spurs, at the Scotland Yard. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching this. It's Brian at from Tottenham On Tour at the world famous home of the Toronto Spurs, the Scotland Yard, and I'm with two very, very special people. I'm with Mini K's. We've got Chris here, and I've got Jay here. How you doing, boys?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, all good. So we have just watched. Get in, Chris. We have just watched the Filth lose. Yeah. Last 6 minutes was a bit nerve-wracking, wasn't it? But now it is over to us. What do you think is going to happen today? We'll go to you first, Jay.
I think we're going to win 3-1.
3-1?
3-1.
Okay, so 3-0. Who's scoring for you?
Who's scoring? Kane's going to get 2 assists, Son 1 goal, and Kulusevski 1 goal.
And Kulusevski 1 goal. Okay. Chris?
I think 4-0 Tottenham.
4. Big man. Go on, who's scoring goals?
Kane 3 assists, Son with 2 goals, Kulusevski 1, and Højbjerg 1.
And Højbjerg, okay, so I'm going 3-0.
You're going 3-0?
I'm going 3-0. 3 assists from Harry Kane for 3 goals for Harry Kane. He's going to run the show today. So who do you think we've got to look out for from Aston Villa? Coutinho's the one?
And Martinez.
Okay, in goal, yeah, ex-Arsenal will probably have the game of his life today, won't he? What about you guys?
Yeah, for Coutinho too.
Okay, just Coutinho? Well, the good news is apparently Luke Coutinho's out.
Actually?
Apparently Luke Coutinho is out. I can't remember from the lineup, but what I heard yesterday, and the good thing about him is he's obviously very good at set pieces, which seems to be our problems. Who do you think are the key? I'll go to you first, Chris. Who are, if I had to say, pick 3 key players today
For Tottenham?
for Tottenham? Right, talking the mighty Tottenham Hotspur now.
Kane,
Of course.
Son, Hugo.
Okay, Hugo. Okay, let's hope he doesn't got a mistake in him, eh? Let's hope today. What about you, Jay?
Kane.
Yep.
Doherty. And Romero.
Kane, Doherty, Romero. Doherty's the left back and is way out at right back, so it's the same team. I'm going Harry Kane, Bentancur, Romero. I'm going straight down the spine. So yeah, guys, this has been the interview before the game. Let me get my hand out the way. With 2 very, very special people to me. Very, very special people to me. We're now going to go and enjoy the pre-game build-up. So all I can say is thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Tottenham On Tour. And finally, before I can't do the fingers, but we'll say come on you Spurs. And as always,
Levy
out.
Levy out.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on you Spurs. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one. You know. So, we've just heard Aston Villa singing a song, and we all know there's only one version to that song, and that song is "And everybody do. It's Danny Kyriacou. It's Danny Kyriacou." So it's a good turnout in the yard today. Let's just have a look who we got. Literally our unit. You saw it empty. Well, now you see it pretty much full. It's always a joy at the yard. Gimme a change from Sweden. Give me a change from Sweden. Number 21 is baby's Kulusevski. Yes, everybody. It's me, Brian, from Tottenham On Tour, and I think you know who I'm with. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K.
Sing it, baby.
It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K.
I know we heard that song, the real version of it a lot today.
Yeah, well, what a day.
What a beautiful day. Come on, you Spurs.
What a day. What a performance.
What a day. What a place to be. What a great day to enjoy with you here at the yard. What noise. What fun. What an environment. It's early here. We're going to enjoy the rest of the day. We are buzzing.
We are. So, standout players of the game for you.
Wow, you know, it's not that hard to pick. All you have to say is, nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son.
And you know what? I think in the first half, Pierre and Højbjerg.
Højbjerg was fantastic. Højbjerg and Maurice are the only reasons that we even were in that game at all. Had Lloris not made those masterclass saves that saved our ass right from the beginning, we would have easily been tied, drawn, or going into that half down.
Without a doubt.
For all the slack that we've been giving that man lately, respect to you, sir.
And you know what? I can't remember if it was the third goal or the fourth goal, but that team goal for Son's second.
Oh yeah.
Once from back to front was
all the way up. But that's what we were crying for in the first half. That's what we missed. So when you see our first half be so disappointing, and our second half be so phenomenal, how do we go from one end of the spectrum to the other? That's my only concern right now. Because if we're going to continue to start off like this, if we do this against stronger teams that have the quality up front to finish, we're going to be going into half down. And then we're going to have to claw our way up, and we can't do that. We've got Brighton coming up now. Brighton, thankfully, I wonder, how did they, I think Brighton played today, didn't they?
They did.
What did they play?
I was just going to bring that up now. Cause
I can't remember who did they play. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue.
Begins with F and ends with H.
No, I remember now.
The
We won't say.
The filth, and what I have to say right now, obviously, is I just checked the
Sorry,
league.
Christian's in the background going, I know something.
So also,
and they know.
What we've got to look at as well is, I just looked at the league, the goal difference is now plus 10 on them. Plus 10. This has gone.
That's two of those.
That's,
and thanks for that.
It's unbelievable. I mean,
it is great.
One thing I've got to say, and I've got to say this properly now, I don't know what Conte's doing, but we are coming out in the second half now.
Second half,
like
that's my only issue.
But we're coming out like a pack of lions that haven't eaten for a month.
Yeah.
It's like, there you go, there's some food, go grab it. It's you know what, it's been a time where we've performed well in the first half, and in the second half we haven't done anything.
Yes.
Whereas
You're right.
We're now soaking up the pressure. All right, we were fortunate, but that second half, we're like a team possessed. And someone said to me as well, Paul from Toronto Spurs, as he was leaving, said, "Do you know what? They came out for that second half, and they were sprinting out there. They weren't jogging or talking, or they came out like, right, let's go to war."
He break their asses over coal. That's what. He took them all and just.
The
Conte fire
is
and for anybody that was doubting or had questions about this man's abilities, it's obviously not his abilities, it was the tools that he's left to work with. So the fact that he's even able to get this out of the tools he has is absolutely fantastic for us. So
as
long as he continues to progress and we get in the players we need in the summer now, we're going to be sorted, man.
And for me, there was only one Spursy thing in the whole game, and unfortunately,
the first half.
No, it wasn't even the first half. It's the fact that Doku, which your right back was Doherty, started playing so well, found a purple patch, and has picked up an injury. But credit to him for trying to carry on.
That yet? Did you check? I know you're pretty.
Not just yet. I mean, they'll probably announce it off the game.
Let's just hope it's something minor, and we had a lot of disappointing performances for players too. Let's be realistic as well. We had a lot of players that just didn't seem like they turned up. They were making mental mistakes. The passing in the first half, everything in the first half was just easily forgettable. And if, again, we continue to do that, and we come out against teams like that again, we're going to get punished. And now Brighton, they're on a high. They beat a top 4 contender, or pretender, and they're going to be up for us now next week again. Maybe come in our house and everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But it's still.
Conte's got another week to get them.
And that's it, man. He's going to get them set up. He's going to look at what Brighton did today to break Arsenal down and everything, and hopefully have the patterns and the stuff correct. Let's just hope Doherty's injury is not too severe, because like you said, he's getting the purple patch lately. He's doing really well and everything. He's been playing on both sides of the field. Like last week's game, as soon as I saw that lineup from last week, and I saw he was on the left side, I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. So the fact that he did so well, credit, right?
The final thing I'm going to ask you as well, and it's just explain to people. Like, I've shown people today videos of here. I showed them the view of the pub when no one was here before you got here. But how good was it here today in the world famous home of the Spurs, or Toronto Spurs, in Scotland Yard?
You know what, guys? If you're ever in Toronto, this is the place you got to watch a game. Only because the atmosphere you get is just, it's energetic. It's good atmosphere. It's good fun. Everybody's singing. Someone here leads the way most of the time, unfortunately, but somebody's got to kick things into gear, right? But it's just a very friendly, family-friendly atmosphere. My kids are here, there's a table beside us. They have like babies.
There they are. There they are.
Babies. Yeah, there they are. Hi, boys. How you doing? How you doing?
There they are. There they are. You'll be seeing a lot more of them very soon, but I'm not telling anything or spoiling any surprises. But yeah. So yeah, the Scotland Yard, just they're incredible with us as well.
This is where you gotta be. This is where you gotta be. Staff is great. You know, food is good, drinks are good. What else do you want? You know, service is fantastic, and like I said, you get to. It's the best of all worlds, really. Like a family atmosphere and everything, food and drink, and of course, Brian will be here with you.
He will indeed. And
Hopefully,
listen,
Cody and Scott will show up soon. And
Scott is
Catman
too far, but I know
and-
Catman Jess and Cody is going to try and bust his balls to be here for the North London Derby.
And Jack Konecki, you're not that far of a
There's
drive, brother.
so
That's not
many
that
people
far
that
of a
need to
drive.
get here. But you know what?
Colin's not far.
I'm not going to leave with my normal finger exercise. I'm just going to leave with the future's bright, the future's lily white. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.